We've got a box of pennies to mark today, and they're circulated. Roll 1, we have a young Canadian 62. Also in the roll, a 1945 wheat cent. Nice. Roll 5, and we have a dime to go along with what we found. We also found a 59D since then. Roll 6. Second wheat cent going to be a 1940 San Francisco. 50 San Francisco. 50 Denver. Also in the roll, a second dime. Roll 11, third wheat cent, another 50D. Roll 24, fourth wheat cent, going to be 44S. All right, I saw the edge here. We do have a Canadian. It's going to be a 2005 regular Canadian. Roll 30, our third dime of the box. Only 6 rolls left, and we have our third Canadian of the box to be one behind the number of wheat cents, 66. 2 rolls left, and we have our fifth wheat cent, 56D. Last roll and our last find is going to be another dime. That's 4 dimes on the hunt, 3 Canadians, a 62, a 66, and an 05, as well as 5 total wheat cents beginning in 1945, and then going on 2 50Ds, a 44S, as well as a 56D as well. So overall, a pretty good hunt, lots of 60s, and I'm going to check these 2023s for any double dies or VDBVs. All right, we have the box of pennies. Remember, we're looking for the 2023 Extra V. So we want an uncirculated box, which isn't normal. And it looks pretty circulated on this side. There are some 2022s, it looks like. Well, let's open it up and find out. Again, a good amount of copper. We got a 60s there. So we'll see what we have inside. Roll 11, and our first find is a Canadian. I haven't even looked at the thing yet. It's going to be a 2000. We do have 359s so far, and a couple nice 70s, but that's and a lot of 60s, but no Wheaties. Of another Canadian as well as another 59, going to be a 1974. 78, learn how to read. Roll 13, here we go. Finally, our first wheat cent going to be a something. Helps if I turn on the light, and then we can see it's a 1946. Roll 24, finally got our second wheat cent, going to be a 1945. There's the back of it in case you don't believe me. And we have 2 Blazers so far, 62 and a 68D. That's nice. We're up to 4 59s and decreasing the number of 60s. Roll 27, we have some more Blazers. Nothing like those first 2. And our third wheat cent of the batch, let's move it closer to light, 44. We're going backwards in time, 46, 45, 44. Only 21 rolls left, and we had 2 wheat cents almost back to back. The first one we found was this one. They were both reverse facing, so I have no idea. And we jump forward in time to the 1951D, and the second one here is in 1956. We're going the wrong way. Roll 30, and we have our 5th wheat cent in the past 10 rolls. There was none in the first 10 rolls. It's going to be 51S. Again, there were no wheat cents in the first 10, 1 in the second 10, 5 in the third 10, and we also have a Canadian in that roll. I believe the third for the box in 1968. Yes, indeed, the third for the box, 20 rolls left. Roll 32, we have a 30s with a mint mark here. This was facing me in 1939S. We also had 2 Canadians. One was facing me, that 81. And the second one appears to probably be from the 2000s, maybe the 90s, and it's 77. Roll 35. Let's try that again. Going to be a 1942 out of Denver. Very next roll, another one. This one was facing me in 1948. That's 9 Wheaties on the box, 1 more, and we'll have a 10. Roll 39, 1998 Canadian. Roll 40, another wheat cent, but this one was dark. It was actually facing me, and I couldn't even see it. It ends in 0. Stay tuned. I doubt you guys can see that. Maybe you can. 1920 is the date on this thing. So that's a cool find. I'll give it that. I don't believe it. I was kind of joking earlier. You remember our first ones were 46, 45, 44 in backwards order. Well, this one is a 1943 steel cent. It's my first steel cent in a bank wrapped roll. You remember recently we found a couple in some customer rolls. This is the first one I found in a bank wrapped roll. This is awesome. I mean, we have a 20s, we have a 1943. We're now at 11 total wheat cents, some blazers. Can't wait for the wrap up. We still have 9 rolls to go. I believe this puts us at a dozen wheat cents on roll 45 here. Going to be in 1955, not the DDO. 7th Canadian going to be in 1979. We got 4 rolls left. Overall, a really, really good cent hunt. You know, a lot of wheat cents, a lot of Canadians, and a lot of blazers too. Everything from 1959, no 61s, but I believe we have every year all the way to 1969, no 65 as well. As for the wheat cents, we saw this corroded 1920. Again, it's hard to see, so I apologize. The 1939S, 42D, 43. Yes, that's a steelie in a bank draft roll. 44, 45, 46, 48, 51D and S, 55, and 56. From the Canadians, we do have a 68, a 77, 2 78s, 81, and 98, and a 2000. So overall, again, a really good hunt. One from the 20s, one from the 30s, and a steel cent. So a very cool hunt this week.